What up, though? And welcome back to Old School Hip Hop Head Rio Reacts. I also have another YouTube channel called Rio's Reactions, and on that YouTube channel, it's 99.9% old school golden era hip hop. So if you're ever in the mood to watch some old school hip hop reactions, all you have to do is go to my homepage, click this link I have in a banner that says Rio's Reactions, and voila, you back in the golden era. Alright, so today's reaction is not a subscriber request, but it's a continuation of a subscriber request. I got a subscriber request for Everybody Needs Somebody to Love from the Blues Brothers, right? So I did that joint. And in the midst of doing that video or looking up that video, this popped up, son. Solomon Burke. Everybody needs somebody to love. And yo, from watching the Blues Brothers 100 times, you know what I mean? I know that they were really into the black music culture, you know what I'm saying? So they wasn't on no culture vulture shit where they was trying to take the songs and pretend like they was the ones who made the songs or nothing like that. That movie was basically about Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi paying homage to black music, the blues, you know what I'm saying? Um, and it spent off from characters that they created on Saturday Night Live, but you know what I mean? They really were black music fans. So I know that they had to get that song from somewhere. You know what I mean? So this has to be it. Because, yo, let's just be frank. This dude looked mad old. You know what I'm saying? This dude looked like this picture was taken pre 1950. I mean, they did have that look in the 62 and the black and white imagery or whatever, but I'm gonna say the 50s, you know what I'm saying? I have no idea when this song came out, but basically what I'm trying to say, this must be the original version of the song. So let's check it out, yo. I never heard of Solomon Burke, but obviously I know this song because I used to watch the Blues Brothers movies over and over when I was a kid. So, and to be honest, you know, if I'm not doing shit and I'm clicking through cable through the channels or whatever, and I see it on a guide, I turn to the Blues Brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, yo, let's get to this. Let's see how it compares to Jake and Elwood, man. Let's see how Solomon Burke compares to Jake and Elwood. Who did it better? All right, yo, let's get it. Ooh.
I'm so happy to be here tonight.
Oh,
So glad to be in your wonderful city. And I have a little message for you.
okay.
And I want to tell every woman and every man tonight
Yeah,
that's ever needed someone to love, that's
yeah.
ever had somebody to love, that's ever had somebody to understand,
Talk to me.
that's ever had someone that needs your love.
First of all, this is so goddamn funky. You know what I mean? This is so funky. You know, I can feel the soul of my ancestors in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? This shit is fire right now, yo. I feel like I'm in the juke joint, my nigga. I'm running it all the way back to the beginning. This nigga talking in the beginning of the track like he young Hove or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like this is a tragedy, not tragedy, but Noriega and Capone talking on the beginning of the War Report. You know what I mean? Or Nas when he was talking in the booth on the beginning of Illmatic or something like that. Talk that shit, Solomon. Let's go.
I'm
Woo.
so happy to be here tonight. So glad to be in your wonderful city. And I have a little message for you. And I want to tell every woman and every man tonight
Okay.
that's ever needed someone to love, that's ever had somebody to love, that's ever had somebody to understand, that's ever had someone that needs your love all the time. Someone is with them when they're up, somebody's with them when they're down. If you had yourself somebody like this, you better hold on to them. So let me tell you something. Sometimes you get what you want, and you lose what you have.
That's a
There's
fact.
a song I sing, and I believe if everybody was to sing this song, you could sing the whole world.
Okay.
Listen to me. Everybody
Woo.
needs somebody.
Sing it.
Everybody needs somebody. Everybody wants somebody to love.
Yeah.
Honey to honey, sugar to kiss, baby to miss now,
Hmm.
baby to tease,
Okay.
sometime to please, yeah. And I need in the morning, baby, when the sun go down.
I did not expect the background singers to come in like that with that version of the you. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like not weak but distant. Like they're keeping it low. You know what I mean? I thought they was about to shout that because maybe because I just did the Blues Brothers reaction. They was like the crowd was screaming it. You know what I mean? But his background dancers are kind of like not whispering it, but you know they kind of using this low undertone when they do that. Shit is dope, son. And it sounds like he recorded this in like a real live club or something like that, man. You know what I mean? Wow, it's dope.
Sometime to please, yeah. And I need in the morning, baby, when the sun go down, ain't nobody around, sugar. Oh, listen, sometimes I feel a little sad inside.
Um,
My baby mistreating me, and I can't get a little mad, but I need
ah.
just to see me through, sugar. Somebody to hold my hand when I feel a little lonely. But oh, let me hear you say yeah. Let me hear you say yeah. Let me hear you say yeah. I
Woo.
just want one woman to stand up tonight and say I love you. I want somebody to be a witness tonight. And I just want to hear you say I love
He's saying need a witness.
you. I just want one woman to stand up tonight and say I love you.
Just one.
I want somebody to be a witness tonight. I just want to hear you say I love you. I want to hear you say I love you.
Oh, keep going. Oh my God, son. That is classic soul. Oh, wow. Maybe because I know like everybody who on this song has passed away. Yo, like I said, yo, I feel my ancestors talking to me in that song, man. Yo, the way they used to do music back then was so fire, son. You got to remember, no TV, very little radio, no radio play for black people, probably. You know what I mean? So like this shit, like all this music was created for live audiences, like small live audiences too. So it was like very intimate. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like they, if you listen to some of these old classic soul songs, they're so like what's the word for it? Not like hmm, they're all sexual. You know what I'm saying? That they all have sexual undertone. You know what I mean? Like this is love making, baby making type music. Like people, just imagine. You know what I mean? You go out on a Friday night, or it didn't have to be a Friday night, depending on where you live. But back then, I heard, you know, the black music scene was thriving. So like Monday through Sunday, you can go out and catch a great live band back in the like 40s, 50s, 60s times like that. You know what I mean? So you out on a date with your significant other, y'all listening to him talk like this all night, you know what I mean? All this romantic shit. You know what I mean? You listening to these songs. Like that song was more of a conversation than it was a song that he was singing, you know what I mean? He was just talking mad shit right there, that player type shit, you know what I'm saying? So like you listen to that all night, you know what time it is when you get back to the crib. You know what I mean? Like them people was fucking like crazy back then off this type stuff. You know, yo, that's why they every family had like 7 to 12 kids. Yo, you know what I'm saying? You know, like my old dude, like he had like 8 brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Because his parents was listening to, my grandparents was listening to shit like this. You know what I'm saying? It just made you want to go get frolicky. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, yo, in the description, they call my man the original blues brother. And I'm gonna have to ride with that, yo. I'm gonna have to look up some more Solomon Burke. Look, the original blues brothers. I ain't make the shit up. All right, man. There's one more classic soul version of this song. I think it was Winston Pickett or Wilson Pickett or something like that, yo. So let's see how it stacks up with the Jake and Elwood version and the Solomon Burke version of Everybody Needs Somebody to Love. But yo, I'm still saying this dude has to be the originator. All right, man. On to the next one. I'm out.